So as per the client need, we need a space of 5 GB. Please find the below details and allocate space to serve on priority basis. So this is what the format we need to send to the storage team. You find it. So interviews, they will clearly ask you that what is the format of details you people are sending, because this is a very important question. This will give the real-time scenario. Nothing but if we are really working into the environment or not. How the people are judging means by using these things. Nothing but if you are really working means you need to make sure that these details are into the your mind. So that is the reason. So the way of the thing, nothing but Unix is the operating system side only. There is a some portion of areas also we need to be defined. For example, you can see that here right now my requirement is that I need to add the 5 GB. But when I was checking that I'm not having any kind of the space over there. How I can add? Since I'm into the test environment, I can myself we can add it. Just think of that you are into the production environment, you can add, you cannot perform any kind of the details directly. So that is the reason we need to request the space to the storage team. When you are requesting the space to the storage team, the general format is that this is the format you need to be followed along that one. If they are asking any kind of the specific thing like a MAC address or something means you will get it from the if config information. If config information, these details you need to share with them. So along with that one, once they completed, they are going to respond to the our mail. Once they responded, then we are going to validate. Nothing but let it be how the storage team will going to be perform now. Let me go to the VMware. So this is the my server. Okay, so right click settings, right click settings, select the hardware. Okay, add a hardware. Here also again a hardware. Next, next, next. Here select the middle one, and here you can make it as a 10 GB. I want to add it to them. Let it be 5 GB. Or let it be, I want to take it some 7 GB. Okay, 7 GB is the space. I want to add it to the my server. Okay, let it be, I need a client 5 GB. Okay, we'll go with the 5 GB. Okay, client ask the 5 GB, 5 GB, select the second one. So this second one is nothing but the allocation will be happening only full-fledged. Split is nothing but the data will be stored into the multiple portion. It's a kind of shared device. Okay, so here I'm selecting be here I'm creating demo 3 some. Okay, finish. Okay, demo 3 something is already there. Demo 1. Okay, finish. Click on OK button. So once I click on the OK button, automatically the thing is that here it need to be reflect. How you are going to see that? So this is a once again interview question stating that once LUN added to the server from the storage team, how OS and we can do validate. This is one of the major interview question. Okay, see the operating system side, we need to do some of the actions. Okay, the thing is that once the thing is that operating system side, what are the things we need to go into do the things. Okay, let it be storage team. Usually once they added the space, they are going to respond to the mail. Yes, we are added the space to the server. These are the some of the details they will send you the mail. Once we are going to check with LSBLK. LSBLK is the shortest form of disk information. Here I added a 5 GB. You are not seeing anything something like a 5 GB here. Have you observed? Nothing is listed. Let me go with the check full-fledged properties. Anything is listed 5 GB? No. You can see that this is the existing LAN. I am not seeing anything 5 GB. In that time, what we are going to, so let it be going with the echo command. So why we are using this echo command? Once you added a space, the echo command will help you to this echo command will display the nothing but it will refresh the your storage devices, nothing but when you adding to the server disk you would have seen that SCSI. So this one will help you to the list you out the storage devices, nothing but it will refresh the your storage devices. Once you refreshed LSBLK, still you are not able to see the anything here. Let me go here once again, you try. It is not listed out, still you are not seeing anything. So in this moment of the time only, sometimes we may need to go for the reboot. So reboot is the one of the option, final option. Some of the cases your disk will be not be immediately reflecting. Since we are into the test environment, there is some kind of the restrictions will be there. Okay, so due to that also it won't be reflect. So go for the reboot. Automatically your server will be come up with some kind of new disk. So you can see that what exactly it will going to be happen. Let me see the console here. Now it is a booting. The server is a booting now. One bit, let me reboot. So you people are understanding, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why I'm taking this much of the means this is a very important topic. Okay. If you're going to the any interviews, people will ask you the at least 2 to 3 questions in this topic. So user management, and second thing is that this is the one. This two includes every interview minimum 5 questions. So this is a booting process. You are seeing, right? Bias. The bias is the first level. It will checking off all the information. Nothing but you can see that this is one of the disk. It is validating. Okay, everything is fine or not. So how the validation will be happening here? That is the reason whatever we are doing, we need to make sure that your bias will be clearly know about the things. So here the validation is happening. It will take the moment of the time. Okay. I don't want to be validate everything. Okay, as of now, so I'm skipping the things. So if you press the skip escape button, automatically it skip that. Okay, see now your operating system bias is completed. Now it will come into the next phase of execution. Nothing but that is a called grub prompt. Grub also completed. Now it will go into be running stages. Nothing but run levels. Now it is loading the your operating system graphical user interface. It will try here whether it's a reachable. Still it's loading. Okay, this is I got an issue. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, hi. So now I added the 5 GB. After I adding the 5 GB, okay, so it is reflected here. You can see it here the for command, nothing but the same. We are scanning the instead of one disk, we are scanning the all disk. I scan the disk. Now I could see that it is visible. Once it is visible means on top of that, what I'm going to do it, I'm going to create a PV. So let me go to the one by step process. LSBLK it is listing. Now I'm going to create a PV. LSBLK it is listing of my device 5GB. LSBLK SDA. So okay, it is a listing. Now I'm going to create a PV. So PV, before creating PV, just display the PV information. PV create and slash dev slash SDA. PV is created. So why we are giving the dev means all the directories nothing but related to raw disk information will be there into the slash dev. Slash dev is the allocation of all the raw disk information into the, you can see that here everything will be with a combination of slash dev. So we need to give the slash dev combination PV create and the full-fledged path. After that I need to create a volume group. volume group I need to create by using the vg create and vg name. For example, I want to create vg non-root. So that is a VG name. I want to create VG create and the path of the particular thing. So I created the VG also. You can see that here. Earlier VG it is not there. Now I created a VG also. So this is the secondary command. You can see that I created a PV, I created a VG. Next thing is that I need to create a LV. LV I need to create. First of all, list out LVS. LVS is nothing there. LV create -l. Okay, so and the let it be 5 GB is the space they want to create, and -n is nothing but a new. Okay, so LV is I need to create on top of the VG. So you need to give the VG name. So the VG name how you are giving the full-fledged path. Okay, like a slash VG name, otherwise full-fledged path. First of all, LV name also I need to give, right? Let it be LV app, something I created, LV app, and the VG name. What is a VG name? The VG name here will be VG non-root. So instead of 5 GB, I'm creating it by 4 GB. VG is created because all the 5 GB we cannot directly add it, because some buffer space also it will take you. So that is the reason. Let it be VGS. So in the moment of the time we are going with one more command. Will show you 100% command. That command will help go to 5 GB. But let me first showcase you this one. Okay. So here VG is created. VG is created with this one. So coming back to that, VG is created on the disk. Next VG is created on the disk. Next thing is that LV also created on the disk. So once everything is completed, now I am going to create a MKFS. So MKFS, how I am going to create it? First of all, LV disk, LVS, you can type LVS, LV display. When you type the LV display, it will come in everything. So this is the one only /dev VG root non-root LVM. So don't select the other things under. You need to select the whatever the things you want to create it. The VG whatever you created. Make sure that select that one. Okay, MKFS. Clear the space. MKFS dot ext4 space path. So file system is created. Now we need to do the mkdir/ora. So that is the okay, it is already there /ora. Okay, it is already there. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to mount the device. Let me go to that source plus /ora df-h. So now the device is represented here. So this is the way how we are creating the. So but is that here I created with I allocated the 4 GB, but you can see that 498 is coming. Nothing but extra space is not coming here. Okay, so that is occupied by the journaling. The journaling is taken care by the buffer space. Okay, any doubts till now?
No, sir.
So this is completed means then we are going with the 5 more GB how you are re-adding to the disk. Okay, so first practice this one. Okay, so then we can go for the other topics. Okay, because this is slowly I don't want to be going in a rush. I need to complete it. Just you need to practice. So how you are sending the mail to the client? Let it be df-h when you trigger means file system you created. You need to send a proof to the client, right? So that is the reason you are sending in this way. This is the server file system. File system and the like a IPR is nothing but your server IP address. Okay, and the date is a particular. These details we are sending the mail stating that okay, whatever the you request we created. Okay, so if you wanna check means health check, we need to go. You can touch something, nothing but you are able to access the file system also. So this is the way how we are managing and executing the thing. Okay, first practice this one and do let me know if anything's okay. Manasa, you are able to understand.